Good morning, heroes! It's a beautiful morning out today. And as you can see, we are all in the swing just relaxing. Can you say hi, everybody?
Hello!
Oh, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? Now, there's lots of ways to relax. One is a nice, subtle swing. Now, another way to relax is the wonderful and intriguing activity called Pilates. Pilates. Now, could you tell us, Julia, why Pilates is such a good exercise?
It's a good way to wake up. It strengthens your muscles and gets them loose so you could take on the day.
So we are ready to take on this day today. So without further delay, I present to you the amazing and incomparable Julia and Sadie Gardner. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's see it.
All right, let's see.
Now, before they start, let me give you a quick glimpse of a new shoe design that's hot on the market today, designed by Sadie Gardner. They are the Corona Mindset shoes with the Kobe slogan. Aren't those fantastic? Sadie made those. What's a Corona Mindset mean, Sadie? Relax and do nothing. Okay, well, you're doing something right now, so let's get to it. Pilates 101, here we go.
Okay, so we're going to start up by going on your back. Okay, you're going to bend all the way back, and you're going to grab your right leg, which we're going to start with, and lift it. Put your arms on your leg, and you're going to slowly stretch it towards the ground. Even if it hurts, keep going. We're going to hold it for 10 seconds.
Are you pulsing that leg or just holding it? Because I see a little pulse.
You can hold it down if you want, or you could just hold it, whichever one works for you.
Okay.
I find it hurts a little less to be pulsed.
Do you want it to hurt?
It's a good stretch right here.
Okay.
You don't want it to hurt, but you don't want to not feel anything.
It might feel a little uncomfortable though.
Yeah, it might feel uncomfortable. Just keep going through the feel. Okay, now you're going to lift your head up, and you're going to straighten your bottom leg too. And now you're going to pulse for 2 on this leg. Pulse 2, and then you're going to switch legs like this. Pulse 2, do it 10 times. 2, pulse 2, 3.
You too, that's incredible flexibility.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now grab your right leg again, and you're going to bring your left leg back into a bend. This time, left, and let your head down. So you're going to bring this leg down to the ground, and then bring it back up. And then you're going to lift your hips up like this, and do it 10 times.
Oh, wow.
2. It starts to do core as well. 3, 4.
Now, did Pilates help you to become as flexible as you are?
Definitely. It does help a lot.
Why is flexibility important?
Flexibility is important because it stretches you. The older you get, the more tight you become. And it's really nice to be able to stretch out and keep your muscles so they don't break or tear when you're doing other things besides stretching.
Flexibility is a great way to prevent injuries in all sports. Basketball, baseball, football. Pilates can help in all those things.
Yes. Okay, now you're going to switch to your other leg and do the same thing over again. So now you're going to bring your left leg up and hold it for 10 seconds. You can pulse it or not pulse it, whatever you want. And you don't need to be super flexible to do this. Your leg could be here and you can still stretch it. Whatever works. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're going to do the same thing. Straighten your right leg and pulse for 2 and 6 for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, grab that leg, bend your left leg, bring it down to the floor, and lift your hips.
Looks like you're getting a good glute workout as well.
Definitely.
Now, everyone's at a different flexibility level, but it's trying something.
Yeah.
Once you try it and you say, hey, I see some benefit in this, then you obviously keep doing it. You're going to progress and get better at anything. Pilates is no different.
Yep, you don't need to be amazing at it to still do it. Okay, now we're going to move on to our quick ab workout. Sadie, you want to take over this side?
Sure. So we're going to start out with your leg lifts. Just lift your legs up like this. And then slowly come down to the floor.
And do 10. And it helps if you put your hand under your bum so it doesn't hurt quite as bad. If you want it more challenging, you can put your arms away, but it does help. I'm going to do it for 10.
If you weren't awake before, you're awake now, aren't you guys? Anytime you engage those muscles, it's a wake-up call. What a great way to start your day.
Lift halfway with your legs, so down.
Bring it down and bring it up. This one also hurts your abs, but it also hurts your inner thighs.
I love combo movements where you're working more than one muscle group. That's fantastic. Pilates gets a lot of those combo movements going.
And push through all the pain. It'll be working.
Now we're going to do bicycle where you take the opposite leg of your body. Go down, only to the other way.
I love that.
And that gives you a little side crunch right in the side of your ab. Okay. So now we're gonna give you guys a little challenge, a split challenge. I know splits are extremely hard, extremely painful, but it's so worth it to be able to have your splits down, and it's a really fun thing to show off to your friends. So you could do this every day for a week, 2 weeks, even a day, but it will help and it will get your splits down. So you're gonna bring your right leg into a lunge and bring your arms down and just hold it.
Good hold, good hold, good hold.
Just hold it. And now you're gonna bring your legs up, straighten them, and then stretch your head down to your knee. And this hurts right back here.
Now, if you do this one day, you're probably not going to see a lot of growth, a lot of change. So this is something you got to get in a good habit of doing, right?
Yeah, you have to, it helps to do it every day, or maybe even just 3 times a week, it'll help. Okay, now bring it back down. And now you're gonna bring both your arms to the inside of your leg and bend them like this.
Oh, you're really getting deep into that stretch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's same thing with most things in our life. If you do them on a consistent basis, you will start to see growth. It happens in math, it happens in sports, it happens in anything in your life. The more you do it, the better you get at it. The problem is with most people is because they're not good at it day one, they don't become consistent workers and they don't do it.
You don't need to be the most flexible to still practice it, and it helps. Okay, now you're going to bend your leg and bring your arm back and grab your leg like this.
So you're flexing or stretching both sides of your leg.
Yep.
So that's important to split then, huh?
Both sides, not just one leg. You should feel that burn right here. Okay, after you do that, you're going to bring your leg down and sit on your back of your foot and then stretch forward like this. And this should be more relaxing than painful.
Flexibility is one of those 5 components of fitness that's so important. We have some heroes out there that are extremely flexible. And just because you're extremely flexible, always can get a little more so. This would be something that would be great for me because I have very little flexibility because I don't work on it.
Okay, now is the time to go into your split.
Now we're going to start to get there.
You just go straight down. It's gonna hurt, but fight through the pain.
So how long did it take you to get that low? It didn't happen overnight, did it?
Definitely not. I mean, my right leg has never been down. This is the first year I've ever had it down, and I'm 16. And I've been doing my splits for a long, long time. So it's not gonna come in a night, it's not gonna come in a week. You have to just keep going and never give up.
That's fantastic. You've kept it going.
And you can lower down to your foot. Just fight through the pain. And I have a dance teacher who tells us to at least hold it for 30 seconds, and that's when you're gonna get the most progress. After those first 30 seconds of pain, that's when you're gonna start going down. So if you're just doing it for 10 seconds, even though it hurts, you're not gonna get a good stretch.
So you're going to go for a little longer than the 10-second hold.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna wanna go longer.
Now, if you think about it, in a day of 24 hours, if you dedicate 8 minutes to this,
Yeah,
you'll start to see real growth and change.
for sure.
8 minutes
That's it.
of your
That's all it
24-hour
takes.
day. If you want to be flexible and if you want to be successful at the splits, 8 minutes a day is not that bad of a trade-off.
Not at all. You could do that. 8 minutes. Spend 8 minutes stretching, doing your splits, and you will have them down eventually. I promise you that. No doubt about it. You just have to keep going. You can't give up. Okay, now we're going to do the other leg. Left leg forward and go into that lunge.
You know how important that is in any athletic endeavor, doing both sides of your body? So many basketball players, dominant, fantastic, strong with their right hand. Once they get to their left, it's a different story because they choose to spend all their time on one side or one
Go straight.
body part. Flexibility is no different. Make sure you
Not at
get
all.
both legs.
Yeah, and everyone's gonna have a better side. My left side is better, and I've had my left split down for a long time. But you have, and I didn't even do the right split for so long because I hated the way it felt. It hurt so bad. But you have to stretch both legs, and that's how I got the most progress in my splits.
I think that's for all of us. We all love
Okay.
our strengths. It's the weaknesses that are sometimes tough to tackle.
But once you do, it's so rewarding.
That's right. Totally agree.
And even give yourself a goal. Say, if I get my left split down, I'll go get some dessert or whatever.
What would be
Make
your
it
favorite
nice
dessert,
goal.
Jula?
Andy's ice cream.
Oh,
That's definitely where I
easy.
go.
Custard.
Custard.
Custard's
yeah.
another level. What about yours, Sadie? What would be your dessert of choice?
I don't know. It's like brownies, I guess.
Oh, give me brownies. Give me brownies. Brownies has definitely led to the corona belly that is forming.
Your leg. Grab the inside and stretch.
And that's the fun thing about doing something over a period of time is you will start to see growth and improvement where after one day you won't.
No.
But that's what keeps you going.
Yeah. Okay. Now go back on that foot and just bend forward to your knee. And you can do this whenever. The easy part about Pilates and stretching is you can do multiple things at once. So if you want to watch a TV show with your family, you can stretch while they're watching the show.
It's a great idea.
Or if you want to read a book or something, you can read a book while you're doing it.
You know, especially when you have that discomfort, if you can put your mind somewhere else, it's easier to get through that discomfort. So if you're watching a show or reading a book, your mind might be somewhere else, and you might be able to fight through that discomfort a little easier if you were just focusing on that.
Definitely. Now go into that split.
Here we go.
Best side, but you got it. You don't need to be all the way down. To still stretch.
So for both of you, is this leg a little tougher?
No, just me.
This is my easier side. My right side is my hard side.
I think that's the key too, is figuring out your weaknesses in whatever endeavor, athletic event, subject in school. Because if you can make those weaknesses strong, woo, there's no stopping you.
Not at all. And if you want a partner, you can always push your partner down.
No, thank you.
Nobody likes that, but that's like on my splits down. This girl pushed me down.
That's so mean, Sadie. I also love seeing friends, family members get something. It kind of excites you and gets you going. So if you're helping someone else progress and do something fantastic,
Yeah.
it just drives you forward as well.
All right. That's our split challenge. So don't give up. Keep going. Fight for that split. Do it every day for 8 minutes. It's all you need.
8 minutes a day. Heroes, can we do that?
Yes, you can.
All right. Girls, thank you so much
Thank you.
for your fantastic Pilates, simple Pilates couple moves, and your splits. Heroes, I turn it back to you now. What are you going to do on this beautiful Monday? Kick your week off right. Start with something super simple as this to get you going. And remember, I always tell my kids and my students, put it down, write it down so you know where you're at. It feels so much better when you see where you were and where you become. I'm proud of you, heroes. Have a great week. See you back here soon. Goodbye.